Still about the award. Okay. Someone should tell Harry and Meghan that revenge porn is illegal. I think I commented on it. Did they remove my comment? Yep, there's mine here. Right, there's this here. And his shoes, I be revenge porning my ass off. Family so stupid not to seem that. It's totally okay to leave the family firm, but don't try and crash the share price after you've left. At first, I was starting to like her thing, but I'm like, what the hell is she talking about? Okay, so there's this here. But don't try and crash the share price after you've left. Harry and Meghan wanted to have their cake and eat it too, and that's not how it works. Well, in life, you gotta, it's a doggy world out there. Okay, if you want to be royal, work for it. If you don't want, you're welcome to be like the rest of us. I mean, she is like the rest of us. It's just that they have ideas. You don't see me doing what they're doing for me to be recognized for the things that they are doing. Okay, they left and they're working. They're doing things. Okay, people who just sit and don't do anything, don't be recognized. What the hell is this? Oh my God. Let's see here. Royal family have marked this up. Not least, they decide to allow briefing against Harry and Meghan, and that's been relentless. Harry's clearly absolutely furious. I don't blame him. Alright, there's this. They simply have not. It's complete myth. There has been no briefing. Okay, please. There have been no briefing against Harry. They have tried desperately hard to keep everything amicable. Oh, yeah, that definitely a troll. Okay, the amount of nonsense, even the royal rats coming out, there's videos of them saying things that the royal family have done.
Do you see any scenario by which Harry and Meghan overshadow Kate and
Oh,
William?
yes, I do. I do. I mean, this is immediately was my first thought. You know, this could be a problem.
Even the royal rats coming out, there's videos of them saying things.
Much of the negativity towards the couple is coming from within the royal family. The royal family and staff of the royal family are the ones that are very often leaking these stories to the press.
Even the royal rats coming out, there's videos of them saying things.
Is that the case?
No, absolutely not. No, I mean, and if we're talking about why this whole, you know, Harry Meghan thing started, it started because several years ago, if you cast your mind back, the Queen was and always will be the most popular royal. But second to that was Harry. It wasn't William and Kate. It was not William and Kate. And when Harry and Meghan became such a popular couple, it put everybody's noses out of joint. The establishment wanted to retain the monarchy as it was, to boost William and Kate, and the media, the Daily Mail and the Telegraph in particular, fed those lines.
Well, I agree with everything until you said the last bit. I think that somebody in the palace decided to take them down a peg or two, and it went too far.
Even the royal rats coming out, there's videos of them saying things.
But it's all history now, isn't it?
But it's not history, because, for instance, if you take the media on, as Dawn will know, you never win. If you never win. For instance, if you take the media on, as Dawn will know, you never win. If you never win. For instance, if you take the media on, as Dawn will know, you never win. If you never win. But the media will always be at war with you, and the Daily Mail does everything drip, 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 poison.
And it's not like Harry and Meghan never use the media, of course. I mean, that Oprah Winfrey
if you were in that position, you would fight back too. You would absolutely fight back too.
I wouldn't.
Even the royal rats coming out, there's videos of them saying things.
Heard from anyone in the palace thanking you for the, serious defense of them?
I've had some messages communicated to me on behalf of several members of the royal family.
Upper level
We're very grateful that... Well, I'm not going to go into who it was.
And do you think it's true that some of the royal households have been leaking on the other royal households, like Meghan and Harry?
Well, without a doubt. I mean, yeah, absolutely. I mean, they can deny it all they like till they're blue in the face. but there's been an awful lot of leaking, particularly from Kensington Palace, about how things were developing, and that was a palace that both of them were representing, being represented by the same people.
Even the royal vats coming out, there's videos of them saying things.
Got alarmed that this couple were getting bigger than William and Kate, and there was some briefing against them that got completely out of control. And it went very badly for
Harry and Meghan became such a popular couple.
I do. I mean, this is immediately was my first thought. This could be a problem.
It put everybody's noses out of joint. The establishment wanted to retain the monarchy as it was, to boost William and Kate, and the media, the Daily Mail and the Telegraph in particular.
What it means is that a senior figure in the royal household, according to Mail on Sunday, was passing him information in order to help defeat the Duchess's case.
And the media, the Daily Mail and the Telegraph in particular.
Has been, as we know, is that the Mail on Sunday had the ruling against them in February, and they were then appealing it. So it was lawyers from the Mail on Sunday who would have approached Jason Naff, knowing that these emails and messages existed. That would have been the point, unless, the most likely outcome is that Jason obviously would have then gone to William and Kate, and clearly he has cooperated. He would not have cooperated with those lawyers without their definite knowledge.
Even the royal vats coming out, there's videos of them saying things.
I think that somebody in the palace decided to take them down a peg or two, and it went too far. Absolutely. But that's all.
If you don't mind my interjecting, they're also pertinent because they're doing exactly what a lot of people who are opposed to the royals have been saying royals should be doing all along, making their own money, paying back the taxpayers. And they're doing all of these things while still maintaining relationships with their charities. While still putting goodwill out into the world. Isn't that what we've wanted royals to do all along? And if that's what they're doing, why are they being criticized?
Okay, briefing to the press. Let's see. Oh, there they are. They're bringing receipt. Okay, that's from. Okay, is that? Yeah. Okay, next time I see you, we'll chat. Okay, so all those stories that appear in the British media are lies. Have you guys no shame? Okay, there's this. Someone put this together. Let's see here.
There was a war against Meghan to suit other people's agendas.
There it is.
It's about hatred. It's about race. It's a dirty game.
Actually address the fact that much of the negativity towards the couple is coming from within the royal family. The royal family and staff of the royal family are the ones that are very often leaking these stories to the press.
Something weird started happening around about now. Some people were clearly talking to journalists about what was going on with the Duchess of Sussex. How reliable is this information? And where was it coming from? You're never going to get a journalist to reveal their sources.
This is not the official machine briefing stuff. This is people leaking stories who may be one removed from the central action, I don't know, two removed even, or possibly they're right in the centre of the action, they're being very naughty. Who knows?
So is it normal for, and do you think it's true, that some of the royal households have been leaking on the other royal households, like Meghan and Harry?
No, without a doubt. I mean, yeah, absolutely. I mean, they can deny all they like till they're blue in the face, but there's been an awful lot of leaking, particularly from Kensington Palace, about how things were developing, and that was a palace that both of them were representing, being represented by the same people.
I think that somebody in the palace decided to take them down a peg or two, and it went too far.
I've had some messages communicated to me on behalf of several members of the royal family.
Upper level
I'm very grateful that. Well, I'm not going to go into who it was, but what I would say is gratitude that somebody was standing up for them.
There's a hierarchy of the family.
Okay, so I don't need to search for my receipt. Somebody put the receipt here. With that being said, oh, there's more. Oh my God. Okay, many reporters on the royal bits claim otherwise and said they were being briefed by palace insider within days of the wedding. So amicable. All right, we've heard this before, but let's hear DK Arbiter.
According to Tatler magazine, Kensington Palace staff are resorting to calling her Meghan.
The squad are bringing receipts. That's what it is.
They really speak quite badly about.
Oh, well, the way that Meghan is spoken about by the people that have had to deal with her is quite frightening.
Hey, everything is coming to it.
That is being expressed against Meghan. Now, has there been a degree of anti-Americanism? Yes. Has there been a degree of misogyny? Not least with this blaming of Meghan for all of it and not having Prince Harry be held responsibility for part? Yes, there has
This
been.
also fed on a suspicion about Meghan, I think. And some people didn't like her American ways. It was a lot about her being American. There was a suspicion amongst some people that she was too brash, too American, too Californian, too forward.
Yep, the squad are bringing receipt. They were ready for that. Oh, really? Okay, there's more receipt here, 29 seconds.
So is it normal for, and do you think it's true, that some of the royal households have been leaking on the other royal households, like Meghan and Harry?
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, yeah, absolutely. I mean, they can deny it all they like till they're blue in the face, but there's been an awful lot of leaking, particularly from Kensington Palace, about how things were developing, and that was a palace that both of them were representing, being represented by the same people.
So is it normal?
Okay, so the squad are bringing...
and do you think it's true?
The squad are bringing visit. They're talking nonsense. The squad are bringing visit. All right, I skipped some stuff. Okay, you know that the stories are on the internet, right? The video clips receive galore. Okay, so how come one of the chief protagonists against Harry and Meghan, Angela Levine, who spent much of her days spreading vitriolic tweets against the Duchess of Sussex, was appointed by Charles and Camilla as an official biographer, doesn't suggest there is any support for Harry and Meghan from the palace. Okay, the tweet is from account I blocked. Let's see it. Angela Levine. I told you guys I don't follow them because these people have nothing positive to contribute. So this is what she said. So I blocked her. That's why I wasn't able to see it. But there it is. You guys go read it. Okay, Habson and Camilla Tomney have all admitted on tape about the palace briefing. We have plenty of receipt, Karen. Sit this one out. Okay, so where did the Sun get the story with details that they were leaving in 2020? What about the Tiara Gate story? The Meghan made Kate cry, or recently that William and Kate consider Harry and Meghan to be Kardashian. Oh, really? This is the first time I'm hearing that. Okay, were you just born today? So you're saying the story's been written about them for 6 years, claiming palace sources have been all a lie, because if there is no briefing, what's the validity of all the books, headlines that have been written for years, which has made the public think Meghan is evil? Okay, there's that. Someone should tell you and your type that regaining your voice after years of oppression and silencing is not a crime. Also, protecting your wife from racism and harassment is honorable, not a crime. The royal family chose to neglect Harry and Meghan. There are consequences. There's that. I'm back to the original one. So I just came from that. So all the stories that appear in the British media are lies. Have you guys no shame? In case anyone is wondering why, okay, Christy Malsop, that's that person who tweeted that, will risk whatever it left of her reputation, wonder no more. Let's see here. Royal reporter on Twitter. Now, if this is true, this makes sense. But okay, so she's one of those British people. All right, so let me get out of this. I was supposed to be about the award, so they're trying to sway people's mind. Did I respond somewhere? Oh, there's me here. Let me read mine. Okay, who I was? Okay, he is publicly attack his family who cannot defend themselves. What? He is publicly. Who the hell is he talking about? Okay, let's start from here. I need to find the chain of that. All right, let me go into that. Oh shit, there's a lot of reply. Okay. So I'm here now. I love you, Christy, but if you have no protective factor of Harry, then I'm afraid you're off my list. We all watch this child walked behind his mother's coffin. He is growing up with insecurities and issues. Is anyone surprised? As I'm not. Just leave him be.
Suffered. Do everything you can to make sure that whatever experiences negative experiences that you had, that you can make it right for your kids.
Okay, he is publicly attacking his family. Why are you saying that? When did Harry ever attack his family? He's talking his truth. So if the things that he experienced are truth, why did the royal family do it? So it sounds bad to you because he's telling people exactly what he went through. My God, I didn't read all of that. He is publicly attacking his family who cannot defend themselves. What? The royal family cannot defend themselves? Please.
The establishment wanted to retain the monarchy as it was, to boost William and Kate, and the media, the Daily Mail and the Telegraph in particular, fed those lines.
Well, I agree with everything until you said the last bit. I think that somebody in the palace decided to take them down a peg or two, and it went too far.
They have the royal rats at their disposal. They have the entire UK media at their disposal. If they want to talk, they could talk. Okay, frankly, he's becoming a bully. If you leave a family firm, you don't try and crash the share price. What the hell is she talking about? Why don't you just keep your opinion to yourself and let him live their lives? Okay, let them live their lives the way they choose to do, exactly as you are choosing to do. Okay, I don't wash my dirty laundry on Netflix. And that's your choice. You haven't even seen it yet, Miss Judgy. Alright, there's me here. The world shall stop. This is what I've said. I don't know which one I was referring to, commenting to. The world shall stop for a stupid family who think they are above everyone. They send their mouthpiece to tell Meghan to go back to America.
If you want to be private, go back to America and live privately. It's pretty straightforward.
Where in the F is she now? Okay, where in the F is Meghan in America? The power people give Meghan is unbelievable. Meghan's supposed to know what's going on in the UK, and for her to not live her life. Okay, stupid. Revenge porn is illegal, but fighting back against abuse is not. Alright, first you should Google what revenge porn is before tweeting this nonsense. Secondly, when did the royal family not defend itself or stop attacking the Sussexes since 6 years? Never. We've witnessed the most vile and racist campaign against them with daily briefing to the, okay, one of two. There's that. Okay, the funny thing is Dan Wooten and others told us, so thanks for being so loud with it. Alright, press and media is the propaganda machine of the royal family, so stop presenting them as victims. They're the bullies here. More than 200 articles are printed daily about them.
There's a huge amount of content published about Duke and Duchess of Sussex. They are good business. It's something crazy like 15,000 mentions of them online every day. So they are, and particularly Duke and Duchess of Sussex, a really big business for the tabloids.
This is above obsession. This is murder attempt. You should be ashamed of yourself. Okay, please give an example of racism against Meghan from the royal family or the palace. She knows the total bullocks. She's just being a hedgelock or lady. Alright, let's see here. Let's go to the next tweet. Oh my god, I spent too much time on this one.